Alright guys, we spent 3 miles tracking this deer. Andy went bootless to be able to get to this deer right now.
Well guys, I got the call that every hunting buddy wishes for. Andy just called me on my phone and said that he just shot a nice buck this morning. He's way back on some public land. He went down, checked for blood, and he said there's good blood, so I told him just back out, give the animal time to pass, and I'm going to go meet him right now. He's about a half hour away, and hopefully we go find this buck. So you guys stay tuned, and we'll bring you the tracking. Yeah, I'm just slightly excited to go track this buck. Trying to get there quick, but we got plenty of time. We're gonna let this buck die. I always say, you know, if they're dead, they're dead. All right, guys, we're about 12 minutes out. I'm getting more and more pumped with every mile. Do you guys remember when you shot your first big buck? Leave a comment below and tell us how big your first big buck was. Well, guys, here we are. Andy's waiting. Time to go track a buck. Oh, how you feeling, dude?
Here, there's bubbles in it. There's bones. There's bones.
Bones, bubbles, okay.
Yep, and then there's the little bit.
Okay, so if there's bones and bubbles, there's a good chance that it's probably rib cage fragments and the bubbles from the lungs. So there's a good chance you put a good shot on them.
I really hope so. It happens so quick. I'm facing the southwest, and Jason was texting me about some daily plans for this week. And I'm just about to text him back. And now, mind you, it rained all morning. I walked back a mile in the pouring rain with the TideWe rain suit. Awesome, phenomenal. So anyways, so I'm sitting in my stand. I'm texting Jason back. I look over to my right, and there's a doe running full throttle, 40 yards. I'm like, oh, whoa. And there's the buck right behind her, 10 yards behind her, running full throttle.
I just got chills.
And at that point, he's so focused on her, I didn't even have to focus on anything. I just grabbed my bow from behind. There he was, back. And I poked him, and he dropped in his tracks. Weird scenario. So he dropped in his tracks, and he was just all over, flipping, flopping, all over. And then he got up, and he stumbled on the side, and then he bedded down 5 feet from where I shot him. So I knocked another arrow. I think it hit a limb on the second shot. He got up, and I watched him stumble away 70 yards, and I lost sight of him. So,
all right, guys. So now we're coming full circle. So I told you Andy gave me the call. Now we're here. We think we got some good blood, so we're gonna go out there. You know, it could rain again at any time. We don't want to let that blood sit too long. By the time we get back there, this deer will have had about an hour and a half to expire. So we're hoping we can go and we can find Andy's buck.
So this whole woods is hardwoods,
okay.
Ridges.
I could tell that when I was coming up the hill, it had a big ridge going through it.
I just thought this was like a cedar swamp, you know, like the mossy grass. Mm-hmm. It's actually not. It's a huge. It's
like a big wide meadow.
It's flooded. No, it's flooded.
Oh, okay.
So here's my tree stand right here.
All right, so this is Andy's setup. So he's in a hardwoods that's kind of thick here, a lot of little saplings. And what we did was
4 scrapes underneath this tree right here.
There's scrapes over here.
Yep, right here. There's 4 scrapes right there.
Let's go take a look at them. Yeah, you guys can see here.
3, 4.
There's scrapes all over in here. All around this tree, bunch of scrapes. So he was sitting in the right area, obviously.
There's a few more scrapes over here as well. And as you can tell, I'm actually closest. So we just walked 120 acres back with absolutely no oaks. So there's a few isolated oaks right on the edge of the scrape line.
Okay.
So I thought that'd be a good area.
Here's Andy's rain gear. It was raining this morning, so we had to bring rain gear in to keep dry. So TideWe rain gear definitely comes in handy. Go find Andy's arrow, take a look at what we got, and start tracking this deer. Yeah, there's blood. There's blood there. We got blood here. Blood there.
What do we got here, though?
Guys.
Oh no, okay, just a dark leaf.
Got blood. 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 More blood, just piles of blood, guys. I'll tell you what, this deer is dead. Just a matter of finding them. We're just gonna take our time. Yep, we missed that one. So there's the second arrow that Andy shot right there. That one missed, but as you can see, guys, piles and piles of blood. There's bubbles in the blood. Andy, I'm telling you right now, look at me. You hit that deer in the lungs and it's dead.
No, dude.
Oh, it's dead. This buck is dead, buddy. Look at this blood, dude. Hold on, look at this blood. Oh my God, guys. There's no doubt this deer is dead. He is bleeding like a stuffed pig.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
He's dead, buddy. You got him in the lungs. Yeah, there's more blood, guys. Pools of it. Pools of blood. More blood here, guys.
Oh my God, dude. Come on.
There's blood more here. Right here, more blood. More blood. He's dead, buddy. You don't worry. He's dead. Back though. You guys can see, look at this pile of blood here. So this is actually where he bedded down, guys. This deer bedded right here. You can see that he bled out. You can see blood there. Bled out for a while, and he got back up, and he's just, this is where you can tell where he got up because the blood squirted out really heavy. Got good blood here. He's pouring out pretty good. It's opened up again pretty good now. Alright guys, we're about 600 yards into the track. Still got really good bubbles in the blood. Still got good blood. We're definitely sure this buck was hit in the lungs. He just has one lung hit. So he's only bleeding from one hole, which obviously is going to allow him to live much longer than he would if we had a pass-through shot. Still on the track, guys. You want to do a really thick area now. I'm kind of coming into a cedar swamp. Alright, let's see. Where's the last blood at? Alright guys, we're at a cedar swamp. We just jumped the deer. We're going to keep putting pressure on him. We've still got blood. We're going to keep putting pressure on this deer. Make him bleed out. Alright guys, we're back in a cedar swamp now. Walking's a little bit tougher, but Andy's got blood, so we're just going to keep pushing this deer. Basically just trying to push him until he can't go anymore. Alright guys, this buck is bedded down right in here. Andy's attempting to go around and try to make a shot at him. He's right in here somewhere. Andy's trying to come down and put a stalk on this deer. Alright guys, Andy just called me. He's got eyes on the buck right now. So he's stalking in right now. He's ranging him right now. That buck is right over this way. I just can't see him in the camera. He's taking his time. That's the deer right there. You can see his butt right in the middle of the frame right now. Andrew's walking up to him. Andrew's drawing back. Alright guys, we spent 3 miles tracking this deer. Andy went bootless to be able to get to this deer right now. And I think we just finished him.
He's alive.
He's alive. He's alive. Okay. Andy just put the arrow into him, guys. This buck is finished.
He's done, dude.
He got him, man.
That's it, dude.
You did it.
Yes, dude.
And he just put the last arrow into this buck. He just died, guys. That was it. Congratulations, Andy.
No way, dude. No way, dude. Yes.
All right, guys, we got a nice, beautiful buck here, either 3.5 or a 4-year-old buck. Andy got him, guys. 3 miles back we had to come. How you feeling, buddy?
I feel really good, Jason. I feel really good. It's been a long morning. I actually lost faith at one point and said, all right, well, I guess it's another one for the storybooks. And Jason's like, no, let's circle last blood. And all of a sudden I hear screaming, get over here. And Jason found him bedded, and what a story after that. So I crested back. He was bedded on the ridge top, and I crested back down the ridge. Jason kept his attention. I walked all the way around the ridge, shot him at 40 yards, missed, ended up hitting a twig. He couldn't really get up, so he ended up cresting the next ridge. I knocked another arrow, went over the next ridge, and there he went.
So awesome, man.
Yeah, what an incredible story. I am so incredibly grateful for this buck. I mean, after everything I've gone through this season, losing private land, losing a lease, hunting public,
Cutting your tendon in half.
cutting my tendon in half, have an appointment that I'm gonna miss.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, man, what an incredible experience.
Now,
Thank you
guys,
so
look
much,
at
Jason.
this. Look at this. And this is from Dan Infault. Andy knew that if he took his boots off, he could get close to this buck quietly. So he took his boots off. They're still laying back in the woods. He was able to get up to it nice and quiet and put a good shot on it. And guys, just take a... Andy, hold that buck up. Hold that deer up. This is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous buck, guys. That is Wisconsin public land. Andy scouted this, came in second time hunting this piece, killed a beautiful mature whitetail.
Thank you so much, Jason.